Okay, guys, using elbows for self-defense in a close-range combat situation. The elbow strike is one of my favorite techniques because it just packs so much power. And because of the nature of the elbow, it's very easy to cause a lot of damage. So it's a really great tool to use in self-defense. Now, in the Wing Chun system, we have many different elbow strikes. You have to learn to use them, apply them according to the situation that's happening at that given time. Now, right now, if I'm dealing with someone who's coming at me, say with a jab, and I felt that the best thing for me to do at that given time was to sidestep. Okay, so if Brendan's attacking and I'm just moving out of the line of attack, if I feel that my samjalma, my triangle footwork, is pretty solid, then as I go back into the center, I can easily apply using that elbow strike and finishing the situation immediately. Because the moment I sidestep and I cover, this is where I can go in with that elbow strike. By you sidestepping, you're going towards the ribs, okay? As you go towards the ribs, you cover this area, neutralize that attack, and then boom, you go in with that elbow strike. See, the cool thing about it is when you do your triangle footwork, you're sidestepping, and then immediately you're going back in. By you controlling the other person's arm, that way it becomes a lot harder for him to use that hand against you. And plus we're doing it nice and fast. So as you sidestep, then you go back in with that elbow. It's a really effective movement. Now, another situation. Let's say my opponent is coming at me with a hook. Okay, in this case, for you to see better from this angle, I'll get Brendan to shoot a left hook. So when he's coming in with that left hook, I can immediately intercept, tanta. Now, in Wing Chun, as we all know, it's all about attacking the center. So once that area is open for us to take advantage of, that's when we go in. Now, can I follow up with a punch? So if he's coming in, can I follow up with a punch? Absolutely. But if you see the opportunity to use an elbow strike, that elbow becomes much more powerful. So then when I'm intercepting, I'm going straight in, taking advantage of the opening. But as I do this, you don't want to just go ahead and drop this arm, because then if he potentially comes in with this hand or this elbow, then we'll end up hitting each other. So as you go in, you want to make sure that you've got your guarding hand, and then you can follow up with that elbow strike. So we'll do it one more time. So here, side step, boom. So you'll notice that for both options, I'm going out and I'm going back in. I'm going out and I'm going back in. Now on the last one, I'm going to use it with a different type of approach. For the first two, you notice that I was going towards Brendan's head, face area. On the next one, because he's quite tall, this one's designed a little bit more towards shorter people. If he's coming at me with a straight and I sidestep, then I can use that elbow strike and go towards the floating ribs. Very powerful technique. He comes in, I sidestep, I lap sal, boom, and then you just turn back in with that elbow strike. So you go a 1 and a 2. Getting out of the line of attack, boom, and then as you do that lap sal, you're pulling him into your elbow strike. It's really important that when you do this, you sit on your horse and then just turn back in and apply that elbow strike. So guys, with these 3 different options, you got plenty to work with in terms of angles, in terms of how you can approach the elbow strike, using the footwork to support the technique to add that power, that explosiveness into your movement. Okay, so guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one.